Hello, guys. This is Rocket Man here. So I found this company called BRI. Of course, I check the fundamentals of the company first before I invest. That's like the biggest thing. I look at the balance sheet. I look at the earnings and the sales, and I look at the potential of the company. And this is one of the companies that I really like. Uh, so this company it sells ready to drink protein shakes, nutritious nutrition bars. You probably heard of it. You probably even purchased their products before. One of their novel products is called Power Bar. Very famous. I used to eat them, and this company is jam packed with many type of things that you don't you buy, but you don't realize that it's actually one company. And this is one of them. I like their balance sheet. I like where this company is going. Even though the market is falling, you see this company is doing well. We see their company guidance going forward in 2025 into 2026 is positive. We can see that a increasing amount of funds are just like Nvidia. Even though Nvidia is falling, we see funds still buying it, still purchasing, even though we see it falling. The same with this company. Its growth is phenomenal. It has good cash flow coming in, and overall, the sales are also jumping up. As people steer to improve their health, improve themselves and their well-being going forward, even despite what's going on in the world. It doesn't matter. People are still want to get fit, be healthy. So that's the background of it fundamentally. It's been 2 minutes now. Looking at it technically, I'm going to go to a daily chart real quick. We see here we made a new high. This was the old high here. We had actually a little double wave here, a triple wave one ABC here. That was the ABC wave ended right there, and I removed this 618 here. So that was our ABC, and then we had another one. Um, sorry, this was the first one here, ABC. Am I going? Right, that was our pullback, BC. It only went equal legs, and then we had another one, a mini one here. I'm not sure if it will fit. Right, that was our second one. So that was a a triple wave going down ABC, and then we had another ABC, and that's all it took here. ABC, right there. Right, it hit right at the weekly support, an ABC here, and also a big ABC from this direction here, from here. That was a bigger one, right? You know what? I'll just mark it. I'll mark it as a. It did bounce from there. I'll mark it as a 618. This one here. All right, now you can see things clearly. Right, that way, and then it says one extension, and you can see it bounced from here and it made a new high. That was a new high here. So what I'm looking for on a daily chart, if it may not do this, it may continue to gap up. Let's say from here it pulls back from 74 to about 60 or 68, 69, just in this area. If it falls there or near this gap or area, I'll be buying, just keep buying more. But, that's a daily chart. We have there's a cloud resistance here to reckon with. But looking at our data on the bottom, this is an extreme, right? It's an extreme. So what this tells me is that it doesn't even matter anymore. You can just purchase it, and based on the weekly chart is not negative, so that is a buy signal. And on the weekly chart, the first thing I see on the weekly chart is that it from here, from this area down here, we have our pullback, our double wave pullback to here, right at the bottom, right there. That's a huge one. And we have our new um, C wave will be around 140 up there somewhere. If I were to project, let's measure this wave from here. I'm going to measure it. I'm going to put a 1 here, move this here, put a 2. So we did have equal legs here, and that's why we had to pull back from this time. This time was July 2023. We had a wave here, right? A pullback, which occurred here. And if we zoom in, we can see that it pulled back, went below the Kijun, and formed a hammer. It formed a huge hammer right here. That was a hammer, and then it formed a morning star, right? Cut it right above the near the middle of the prior two bars. Anyway, that was a good signal, and we had with that hammer here, we had a D3 pattern in the volume, and this also is a signal here, right here, when it closed above the Kijun. So we have multiple signals telling us to buy. Another thing that tells us to buy is we had not only did we have an extreme on the daily, but on the weekly we had a U up hidden bullish divergence here, and we had an extreme indicator telling us that hey, this is a buy. So the market's falling, but this thing's moving up. Fundamentals are and technicals align. So it's a buy. It doesn't matter. Even if it pulls back, we enter. Our stop loss will be down here at the prior low. And usually, because of the type of investing I'm doing, it's not purely technical. Technical is like one thing. If it falls here, it's more like should we invest more type of thing. That's how I invest, because I'm not just 5 minutes is technical. More like I'm investing in this company because it's not going out. It's not going out of business, and that's how I started out before, back in a long time ago. I just wanted to buy companies that are not going to go out of business, and that's it. If I invest in it, I invest in it. Then if it falls down, let's buy some more, because we're trying to go for something long term, not just swing trade or anything. We're looking at something long term, to invest in and hold and for a long term that we believe in. So usually these things double in price. I will mark the target to all the way to 140, possibly within a year. Yep, a lot of people, every single time it happens, like say, oh, from 70, 74 to 140 in 112 months. People every time always laugh, but in 99% of the time, it always happens. So I don't really care anymore about what people think. This is what I do, and I don't care. I'm not gonna listen to anybody about what I'm doing, and I don't care about Wall Street. I'm just doing it for myself. If you want to follow along, good luck. You know. So I think this is a buy. The end of the month is here. It's time to pick a stock to purchase, and this is the perfect candidate we have on my list. Like I said, I'm gonna buy this on Monday when the market opens Monday. I have my signal here, and yeah, everything looks good. And this is Rocket Man signing out. Bye bye.